G'day Andrew, Kyle here from Adelaide Vehicle Centre, just sitting in that Rav4 that you've inquired on. Real cheap, $15,990 with 150,000 Ks on it. It's one of the cheapest ones I've seen come up for sale. We're going to run through the features and the condition of it so you understand what sort of car that you're getting, as I mentioned to you on the phone yesterday as part of our process. So we'll start down here. You've got the nice deep center console, great for storing all your personal belongings. Moving forward, you've got a nice deep bottle holder as well as one up here as well. And you also have bottle holders in each door. Now with the transmission, it's automatic. Handy thing, if you just flick it down to reverse, you've actually got the reverse camera fitted to this one. So some of these models didn't actually come out with a reverse camera. This one has, with the full touchscreen. It's really great, clear indication of how far away from the car behind you actually are. And you can actually see here, we're actually fitted with a tow bar as well, which we'll see when we step outside the car. Another thing with these is you can actually flick them into manual mode or Tiptronic mode, where you can actually go up and down the gears yourself. It's great if you're towing something and struggling to get up a hill or something like that. You can just kick it down in gear, which is really easy, handy to use. Up here we've actually got your auxiliary and USB inputs, so just under here, so you can actually charge your phone and play music, or just play music through here, or various other devices as well. And just on the left of that we've got the 12-volt power outlet. Up here we've got the aircon controls, pretty straightforward, easy to use. You've got your modes on this side, you've got your fan speed in the middle, so just turn it to make it come on. You've got your aircon on and off button and the temperature around here as well. Now on the screen we've got the ability to choose between your different inputs. So you've got AM and FM radio, you've got Bluetooth, which is great. You can take calls or play music over the Bluetooth. You've got CD input, which is up the top here, USB and auxiliary. And another thing, some of these Rav4s didn't actually come out with the USB input either. As well as a bunch of other settings, so it is all touchscreen, so you can go through and pair up your phone and all that stuff by touching it, which is pretty handy. Got the button up here to turn off the rear parking sensors so it won't beep when you're reversing. Depending on the circumstance, it may be useful. Sometimes, like for example here, we've got trade plates hanging over the sensors and it's just constantly beeping, so you've got the ability to turn it off, which is great. Over on the steering wheel, we've got volume control for your head unit. You've got ability to go through your tracks as well from the steering wheel and flick through the menu, all without taking your hands off the wheel, which is good. Got your answer and hang up buttons for the Bluetooth, so you can take your calls and stuff without taking your hands off the wheel again. To the right, you've got cruise control, so you just push it in on the outside. It's pretty easy, pretty standard across Toyota for this cruise control that we have here. Green light comes on and then you just flick it up and down to set it, which is pretty easy. In the display here, you've actually got a couple of different readouts as well. So we've got distance to empty here, just average speed and average fuel consumption, outside temperature and stuff like that. So pretty handy just to have the range sitting there at all times. And over here we've got your power mirrors and power windows as well. Now overall the car actually presents really well, so the interior is in really good shape. We're going to step outside, I'll show you under the bonnet and stuff like that, but I'll get Jono to show you the condition of the seat as he steps out. So Andrew, we'll look around the front of the car. There's not any wheel marks that I can see. It's really light, just like nicks from stone chips, but no impact, no scrape or anything like that. Just underneath the bonnet, it's really tidy as you'd expect from such a modern car. Handy thing with us at Adelaide Vehicle Centre, Andrew, is that we actually structurally guarantee every car. So we guarantee all of our cars haven't been in an accident where the structural integrity of the car is affected. These are just things like bolt heads. You can usually see them on the cars, these are covered up, but just underneath the bonnet, stuff like that. Make sure that these haven't been tampered with or have any tool marks on them, which is an indication it's been in an accident. So let's pop this down. Now just moving around the car, just give you an idea of what the paint condition's like. The tyres here have actually got plenty of tread in them, which is great. Got still a couple of years of life in them properly. Moving down the car, it's just the smallest little mark underneath the handle here. The rest of this was actually just bird proof. We've been sitting under a tree, so Moving down, we'll show you the back interior. Again, the rear seats are in really, really good shape. Just around the back here, you can see that the rear bumper is fitted with the reverse sensors. So as well as the reverse camera, you do have an audible indication of how far you are as well. We've got tow bar fitted back here. The reverse camera just lives under here, which is really handy. And just in the back here, just excuse the little bit of dirt. Got the cargo barrier here, which is great if you need to stack luggage up or whatever and not taking out the rear passengers, but at the same time you've actually got just thumb screws, so these come out super easy. You don't actually need a tool to take this out, and these seats will actually fold forward, so you've got all the storage space that you need back here. Just pop this down and just move around to the other side. Show you. Just for example, the seat does fold flat. Obviously the cargo barrier is behind it, but like I said, that can be taken out. And the rear door cards are in really good condition as well, which is great. And just quickly over the driver's interior. So Andrew, I hope that gives you a better understanding of the condition of our car and the features it has. Like I said, we wanted to show you that so that you get an idea of it before we go and talk about finance or anything like that. But should be able to touch base this afternoon and help you out, and we'll get some transport quotes together and stuff like that. So hopefully you have a good day. Thanks, Andrew.